everyone. Welcome to English Blog. I'm Nhi. I create this blog in order to help you mature your love of English every day and to learn English better. And today, to start the reading lesson of Unit 4 for a better community, I want to ask you something. Look at my screen. What is it? Exactly, money, right? Then imagine one day I come to your house, give you $1 million and ask you to do something to improve your community. What would you do? Well, what my student said, she will spend that amount of money on orphanages to help these children because she hopes they will have a good upbringing and receive a good education. How about you? Stop this video, then write down your idea on the class kit below so that I can see your wonderful ideas. All right, now you are going to read the report about the result of the Youth Lead the Change competition, which also decides how Hartmouth City spends $1 million from their budget. And before you do the text, what do you think is the main goal of this competition? Keep the answer in your mind. We'll check it later. Now, let's read.
In today's news, Dartmouth City Government has just announced the winning projects in this year's Youth Lead the Change competition. And this is how Hartmouth's young people voted on ways to spend $1 million of the city's budget. The winning project is Plant the City. 5,480 people voted to spend the money on planting more trees and plants around the city. This will help fight climate change and make Hartmouth more beautiful. The second project, with 5,476 votes, is Hartmouth Shelters. The money is going to buy new furniture, facilities, and equipment to give some help to people who are sadly experiencing homelessness. The last project, with 4,100 votes, is Heat for Success. The money is going to update or replace school heating systems. This will help students study better in winter. If you are interested in joining next year's Youth Lead the Change competition, choose from the list of projects on their website, then write to them saying why you think it's the best way to help improve Hartmouth.
Well done, everyone! So, after reading the text, we know that the main goal of this competition is to find out the best way to improve Half-Mile City, right? Now, let's do the first exercise to see how much you remember the text. The first question is, who announced the result of this year's competition? Now, stop the video, then come up with your answer. Well, then all of you have the answer, right? The correct answer is B, Half-Mile Government. The second question is, which project received the most votes? Stop the video again, then think about the answer. Well, the correct answer is C, Plant the City. Now, let's move on to the third question. How often does this competition happen in Half-Mile City? And your answer is, that's correct, B, every year. All right, let's move on to the second exercise. This exercise will pay attention to your comprehension of this text by delving into the detailed information about the text. Before we do it, let's read the text again. This time, you will stop the video and read it by yourself. Finished? All right, let's jump into the second exercise. In this exercise, you decide whether each statement below is true, false, or not given. You got it? All right, the first statement is that the ideas for these projects mostly come from young people. You can answer right away if you know the answer, or if you are still confused, stop the video and think about it carefully. And the correct answer is true, because this is the Youth Lead the Change competition, right? And the second statement is that these projects help Half-Mile City spend $1 million of the city's budget appropriately. What do you think? Well, this is a true statement, right? The third statement is climate change is an urgent issue that demands the attention of all Half-Mile residents. What do you think? Well, actually, this is not given statement, right? Although the winning project is about planting more trees and plants around the city to help the city become more beautiful and to fight to climate change. Climate change could be an issue of this city, but the text didn't mention about it, so we should choose not given. Next statement, the learning quality of students in the school has not been paid attention to. What do you think? Well, this statement is false, right? Although the project Hit for Succeed received the least votes compared to the top 3 winning projects, it doesn't mean that the learning quality of students in the school has not been paid attention to, because the main goal of this project is to help students study better in the winter. Now, the last statement. If people are interested in joining next year's Youth Lead the Change competition, they could go to the website and write down their own projects. What do you think? Well, this statement is false, right? Because if people are interested in joining next year's competition, they will choose from the list of the projects on the city's website, then write to them saying why they think is the best way to help to improve Half-Mile City. Now, let's move on to the last task. Look at my screen. This is a mind map which indicates the main ideas of the text. You are about to summarize the text based on this mind map by writing a paragraph about 50 to 70 words. Then submit your writing to the link below. Good luck with the task. And if you have any comment or concern about the content of my web, just feel free to contribute them at the contact page. I really appreciate it. And have a nice day!